Namaste, dear yogis. Welcome to morning yoga for self-care. The best way to start your day is by taking good care of yourself first, doing some mindful movements, connecting with your breath and your body. Find a comfortable seated position, lengthen your spine, bring your shoulders up and then down and away from your ears. Starting with a wrist warm-up, take your forearms in front of you, palms facing up, and then close your hands. Open them up again, close and open. Keep going. And go a little bit faster. A little bit faster. Meanwhile, breathe in through your nose, out through your nose or mouth. Bring your arms up overhead as you're opening and closing your hands. Embrace that burn in your forearms. Well done. And stretch it out. Take your right arm to the front, palm facing forward. Gently pull your right fingers back. Breathe into this nice forearm stretch and wrist stretch. And then switch sides. Take your left arm to the front and gently pull your left fingers back. Take one more breath. And then release. For cat-cow pose, a nice spinal warm-up, you can do this in a seated position or on tabletop pose. For tabletop pose, make sure that your knees are under your hips and wrists under your shoulders. As you inhale, arch your spine, lift your gaze, and as you exhale, round your spine, bring your chin towards your chest. Keep it going. We're matching breath with movement. As you breathe in, open your chest, lift your chin, and as you exhale, round your back, stretch it out. Do a couple more rounds on your own. Then come to neutral spine. For downward facing dog, place your hands one step forward past your shoulders, curl your toes under, and lift your knees and hips up and back. Press back, lengthen your spine. And feel free to add a little bit of movement here, pedaling out your feet, pressing one heel into the ground, then the other, kind of like you're walking on the spot. Then lift both heels up so you're on your tippy toes, and walk forward towards your hands. Taking a nice standing forward bend in a comfortable way. Feet maybe a little bit wider than hip width apart. Bending forward. You can place your fingertips on the ground. And here again, feel free to stretch out your legs, bending one knee and straightening out the other leg, like you're walking on the spot. It's a nice way to stretch it out, create space and length in your muscles. And then come to your standing forward bend, hinging from your hips, relax your neck, and maybe shake your head gently yes or no. From our standing forward bend, a spinal roll-up. You can place your hands on your hips, bend your knees, and slowly roll yourself up to a standing position. Standing up tall. Bring your arms along your body, shine your palms forward for mountain pose. As you inhale, circle your arms all the way up. Exhale with a flat back, fold forwards. Come all the way down, relax your neck. On your next inhale, take a half lift, sliding your hands up your shins, thighs, or if you have blocks, place your hands on blocks, lengthening your spine parallel with the floor, and as you exhale, fold forward again. Then, as you breathe in, step your right foot to the back for a lunge pose, bending your left knee stays on top of your left ankle, and frame your left foot. Breathe into your lunge. Notice where you feel sensation and a stretch. For easy twist or dragonfly, keep your right hand by the inside of your left foot. As you inhale, open your left arm up towards the sky, twisting your chest to your left, and take a nice deep breath. Release as you exhale. For a modified side plank, step your left foot a little bit back under your tummy and then open up towards your left side. Right hand stays in line with your right leg and you're on the outer edge of your right foot. As you inhale, you can reach your left arm up and over, Stay here in your modified side plank, pressing your hips up towards the sky. Or take a hip dip. It's a nice hip stretch, lowering your right hip down towards the ground. Follow along with your left arm, in line with your left shoulder. Back to modified side plank, and then back to your lunge pose. From your lunge, slowly step it back into your downward facing dog. Take a nice deep breath. And then we'll flow it out. Slowly as you breathe in, come into a plank or a half plank. Shoulders above your wrists. From plank or half plank, lower down onto your knees, chest, chin, or lower down in a slow and controlled way all the way down onto your tummy. For cobra pose, press the tops of your feet and pubic bone into the ground, hands underneath your shoulders. Breathe in to lift your chin and chest up. Squeeze your shoulder blades and elbows towards each other. Hold and breathe. And slowly release. And then lower down, bend your knees. Come back to your downward facing dog, and we'll do that same sequence on the other side. Stepping your right foot forward into your lunge. Right knee stays above your right ankle. Lengthen out your left leg and drive through your left heel. Then comes easy twist or dragonfly. Left hand stays by the inside of your right foot. As you inhale, reach your right arm up, rotating your chest to your right. So nice twist here. Breathe. Slowly release. Modified side plank. Adjust your right foot, bring it back just a little bit, and then open up towards your right side. Remember, left wrist stays in line with your left leg. Press your hips up. You can reach your right arm up and over. Hold it here. Keep breathing. Nice way to strengthen and work your obliques and waistline. Feel free to add that hip stretch by lowering your left hip down towards the ground. Meeting back in modified side plank, and then from there back to your lunge pose. And slowly step your back foot forward, standing forward bend. Relax your neck. As you inhale, half lift, slide your hands up your shins or thighs. Exhale, fold forward again. As you breathe in, come up all the way with a straight back or spinal roll up. As you exhale, unite your palms, Samastarihi. And then we'll do the same sequence on both sides again. Take a deep breath in, sweep your arms down, around and up. Deep breath out, swan dive forward to a standing forward bend. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold forward, see if you can go a little bit further. Soften your knees. Step your left foot to the back, lunge pose. And then for easy twist, reach your right arm up, spiraling your heart up towards the sky. Take a nice deep breath. And then release as you exhale. Set yourself up for that modified side plank. Opening up towards your right side. Move slowly and gracefully from one to the other, and maybe add that hip stretch, lowering your left hip down towards the ground, lengthening your right arm to the back in line with your right shoulder. You can connect the index and the tip of the index and the tip of your thumb. Hold your stretch or pose and take a deep breath. And slowly come back. Let's meet back in modified side plank. From modified side plank back to your high lunge. Then step your right foot back to your downward facing dog. Take a moment here to catch your breath. Take a rest. You can also take a child's pose, or join me with a little vinyasa flow. On the inhale, take a half plank or a full plank. Tighten your core. On the exhale, lower down onto your knees, chest, chin, or launch yourself forward and come all the way down onto your tummy. Press the tops of your feet into the ground, hands underneath your shoulders, lift your chin and chest up into a cobra pose. Second option is an upward facing dog. Placing your hands by your lower ribs, press the tops of your feet and palms into the ground as you lift yourself up. Look forward, keep your neck in line with your spine, and take a nice deep breath as you stretch it out. Slowly lower down, meeting back in downward facing dog. Same on the other side, stepping your left foot forward into your lunge pose. From your lunge pose, easy twist or dragonfly. Notice if anything has changed on this side with your dragonfly. Maybe you feel a little bit more open. Our yoga poses are never the same, so stay open and curious to the sensations. And then release as you exhale, slowly setting yourself up for modified side plank in a nice fluid way. Keep pressing your hips up and keep breathing, of course. Add your hip stretch if that feels good. You can lower your left arm down in line with your left shoulder, connecting the tips of your index finger with the tip of your thumb. Breathe into your right hip. Slowly come back to your modified side plank. From modified side plank back to lunge pose. And then step your right foot next to your left to standing forward bend. Take a deep breath here, let your head hang, relax your neck, soften your knees. Feel how gravity is creating space and length in your spine, in your back. And you're welcome to do ragdoll pose, holding on to your opposite elbows and maybe adding a gentle sway from right to left. Release your hands, come back to your standing forward bend, back to center. As you breathe in, take a half lift. Breathe out, fold forward. As you inhale, rise up. Root your feet down, bend your knees, and slowly come up. Exhale, unite your palms. Samastitihi. Take a moment to notice your breath. Notice your heartbeat. Then place your hands on your hips. For warrior one pose, step your left foot to the back and bend your front knee. Right knee stays above your right ankle. The wider your stance is, so imagine you're standing on train tracks, the more stability you have. Hip bones are facing forward. You're welcome to press your left heel down and slightly turn your left toes outward. Not too much, just a little bit. Keep your hands on your hips, or as you breathe in, you can also reach your arms up, connecting your palms. Warrior one pose. Take a deep breath. Then lower your arms down. Keep your legs the same, but we're going to do humble warrior. You can do this with your hands on your hips, folding your upper body forward by the inside of your right thigh. Second option is to interlace your hands behind your lower back, folding forwards. Whichever one you choose, do it slowly. This is a challenge for your balance. Hold and breathe. And then slowly come back. Release your hands, place your hands on your hips. Remember, hip bones stay facing forward. Now adjust your back foot so feet are parallel, but still on the train tracks, and you can shorten your stance for pyramid pose. Place your hands on your hips and make sure that your hip bones are facing forward. Now take a deep breath in to lengthen your spine. Exhale with a flat back, fold forward over your right leg, and you can bend your right knee. Place your fingertips on the floor or hold on to blocks, or you can hold on to your front leg. Breathe into your pyramid pose, nice deep hamstring stretch. Then for standing splits, you can shift your weight a little bit forward, bend your front knee, lift your back leg, left leg up towards the sky. So here we have a hamstring stretch and a balance challenge. Hold and breathe, and slowly release. Step your left foot back down, and then take a downward facing dog. Stay there or flow it out. As you inhale, come to plank or half plank. Exhale, lower down in a slow and controlled way onto your tummy. As you breathe in, take cobra pose or upward facing dog. And as you breathe out, back to your downward facing dog. Same routine on the other side. From downward facing dog, step your left foot forward. So remember, the wider your stance, if you're imagining you're standing on train tracks, it will give you nice stability. Bend your left knee, straighten out your right leg, and press your right heel into the floor. Slightly turn your right toes open, just a little bit. Hip bones stay facing forward. Warrior one pose. Reach your arms up and maybe connect your palms. Hold your warrior and breathe, hugging your thighs together. Nice and strong in your lower body and a sense of ease in your upper body. For humble warrior, remember your options. Option 1 is with your hands on your hips, folding forward, upper bodies by the inside of your left thigh. And the second option is to interlace your hands behind your lower back. And this time, if you're interlacing your hands, you can do it the other way. So it feels a little bit weird and unusual, but that way we're balancing it out. Folding forward to your humble warrior with the option that works best for you. Hold your balance and breathe. As you breathe in, slowly come back up to warrior one. And set yourself up for that pyramid pose. You might want to shorten your stance, feet parallel with each other. Hands on your hips, hip bones face forward. Take a deep breath in to lengthen your spine. And with a flat back, fold forward over your left leg. Bend your left knee as much as needed. Hold on to your left leg or place your fingertips on the floor. Breathe into your hamstrings. For standing splits, shift your weight a little bit forward, bending your left knee. Fingertips or hands on the ground. And then lift your right leg up towards the sky. Go as far as is available to you. Breathe into your hamstring. Slowly, mindfully place your right foot, the back foot back down, into a downward facing dog. And from there, take a child's pose. Sit back on your heels. Separate your knees as much as you want. Lower your chest down, rest your forehead on the ground. And you can reach your arms to the front with your palms facing up. Or hold your arms along your body. Take a couple of nice deep breaths in through your nose. Exhale. Let everything go. Soften your muscles. Few more. And then we'll slowly finish this practice in a seated position. Sit up tall, relax your shoulders away from your ears. Gaze at your mat or the floor or close your eyes. Notice your breath. You're welcome to rest the backs of your hands or your knees or thighs. Take a nice deep breath. And feel free to invite a sense of gratitude that you took this time for yourself to do your yoga practice, to take care of your body, your mind. Breathe in gratitude, and as you exhale, send it out. Surround yourself with this positive energy. Take a couple more deep breaths, or just let your breath flow. And then let's finish this practice together. Bring your arms out to the sides with your palms facing up. As you inhale, circle your arms up. Imagine you're gathering all the love, light, blessings, and miracles in between your hands. Exhale, unite your palms. Imagine you're bringing all that beautiful energy and love and light into your whole being, into your whole day. Place your hands in front of your heart. Give yourself a big thank you. And thank you so much for joining me. From my heart to yours. Thank you so much for watching. Start your day feeling blissful with the free Blissful Morning Guide. Get yours now by clicking the first link below this video. Just enter your name and email and I'll send it to you right away. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for new yoga and meditation videos every week. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your family and friends, and let me know in the comments how it went for you. And I look forward to seeing you soon again. Bye for now.